This week we're going to preview USDA's quarterly grain stocks report, which will be released on Friday, September 29th. We're also going to highlight crop conditions and crop progress across the Midwest as harvest gains momentum, and wrap things up looking at an ongoing weakness in U.S. export sales of corn. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We moved into the last week of September here, and of course that means it's time for harvest. But before we get into that, we're going to do a preview of USDA's quarterly grain stocks report that comes out on Friday morning, September 29th. Let's take a look at those numbers. Now, the USDA at 11 o'clock Central Time on Friday will release their quarterly grain stocks report. What this report will give us is the carryout for the 22-23 crop year. You can see that the average trade guess is 1.439 billion bushels, a pretty wide range though of 185 million bushels on that range, and it is slightly below the last supply-demand estimate of 1.452. Part of that wide range might be a function of whether or not the USDA revises the 2022 corn crop. The average estimate is very little change, but look at that range of estimates for the USDA's revision is 145, almost 150 million bushels. So there is some uncertainty about what USDA will do with this final revision on the 22 corn crop. Let's move on now and take an updated look at crop condition ratings. Now, we did see an improvement here, a late season improvement in crop condition ratings. Ratings don't hold quite the emphasis that they do earlier in the summer, but it's still something to monitor in terms of the trend. 2% increase to 53% good to excellent. That's actually 1 percentage point above last year at this time. Notable improvements this week were seen in Illinois, Iowa, South Dakota, as well as Kansas. We did see some deterioration, however, across Nebraska, Minnesota, North Dakota, as well as Indiana. Let's now take a look at our aggregate crop condition index. Again, a late season bump here. It is slightly above where it was last year in 2022, but well below some of those recent years. So the market's going to be closely monitoring actual yield results. Now, as harvest gets underway here, we're looking at, on average, over the next 2 weeks from September 24th to October 8th, harvest increase is about 18%. So with 15% currently being harvested, that would put us about a third of the crop harvested by that first week of October, weather permitting. Speaking of weather, let's take a look at the short-term trends. T-storm is off this week, so we're going to take a look at National Weather Service updates. The National Weather Service, as we tape here on Tuesday, is saying for the next week, the heaviest rain, as you can see on that map, is in the eastern corn belt. So that may stall harvest in parts of Indiana, Ohio, maybe across, across parts of Illinois. But we're looking at open conditions across that western belt. So it looks like that will be the region that has the best harvest opportunities. Now let's extend it into the month of October. The above normal precip, as you can see here, is primarily south of Interstate 80 across the Midwest. As we move further north, equal chances of above or below normal precip for the month. What about temperatures? In the western belt here, equal chances of above or below normal temperatures, but as we move further east, you can see it's going to be warmer than normal through the month of October. Let's now shift gears and briefly look at demand trends. We're looking at export sales continuing to be a focal point here. One of the weakest levels, actually a 4-year low in unshipped corn export sales. And notably here, look at that red bar. Unshipped book to China is down 89% from last year and 96% from the 3-year average. And we continue to see aggressive shipments from Brazil to China. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in December corn futures. December corn, as we tape here, is trading near $4.80 a bushel. That's well below last year, but again, there's an uncertainty here as we get into harvest what this market's going to do, so we continue to strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to defend your balance sheet. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. And remember, on Friday morning, September 29th at 11:20 Central Time, we'll have a live YouTube update on the results of the grain stocks report. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.